So guys, what do you want to do today? I don't know, dude. Maybe we could play the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I like dick. I'm done. The internet. Nothing screams the 2000s like the World Wide Web. Isn't it such a wonderful place? Don't answer that. There's plenty to do on this clusterfuck that is the internet, whether it be talk about something you love, talk about something you despise, or sell out. But my personal favorite thing people do is this.
Oh, the trigger, yeah.
Super Mario Logan. Can I even call him that nowadays? Super Mario Logan, or SML, is a plush tuber who makes improvised puppet videos, starting out with Mario plushies before getting into a shitload of trouble and having to switch over to these quote-unquote original characters. These videos are great, or I guess they were great, having a layer of quality, creativity, and just overall pride. Even if the videos were no more than 5 minutes, these were all just awesome and offensive, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm not here to feed the ego of the man or shoot it down. I'm here to talk about the content, its quality, and its impact. I'm not going to talk about the Froggy Company shit from yesteryear, the Lavelle stuff from 2017, or the 2020 to recent drama. But to be honest, there's a lot that can be said about the man himself, and honestly, I don't really care for the guy. He's an objectively bad person, but talking about the channel, it slowly declined into a cash cow with Logan pumping out slop for profit, allowing Logan to feed his ever-growing ego and the many wallets and bank accounts of those beside him, or I guess, on top of him, at least for the most part nowadays. But again, I'm not here to paint a picture. I'm here to set the stage, not for Logan, but for what this channel is now after it originally was. Back in the day, YouTube was honestly worthless. People uploaded videos for shits and giggles, not really looking for anything out of it. But over time, the platform and its creators blew up as YouTube was used to upload honestly really great content. And some really bad content too. It was really 50-50 for a little bit. But either way, YouTube was growing. And boy, was it growing fast. The platform reached a point where there was just incredibly interesting and creative videos out the wazoo. Then there was plush videos, the pinnacle of childhood imagination. Want to make a full feature film but don't have the budget, people, or just the means to do something like that? Well, grab a bunch of your stuffed animals and call it a day. I always really enjoyed the art of plush videos, seeing kids use their imaginations to tell honestly really interesting and engaging stories, or just having fun messing about with the merchandise of an existing franchise. Then there's people like Mr. Gojira, Anime Bromi, and the diabolical Super Mario Logan, all people in their 30s making slop videos people used to grow up loving, only to find out they're pieces of shit. Then going back and realizing their videos were never that good to begin with. Sonic tickles tails. Nevertheless, there is still a lot of gold buried within the minefield of slop. Hell, there was nothing but gold before it was overtaken by slop. Videos like Cooking with Mario, the silly stuff Cute Mario Bros was making, and who could forget Brian crashed his car. This was the old era of the channel. Logan was just uploading anything, which is again what the platform was at the time. That's not to say these videos were bad, they were fun for what they were, but they weren't anything groundbreaking. That was until Brian crashed his car again.
Yeah, I got some good video.
Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures was it. This was the series that not only started the golden era of SML, but also helped Logan bring his channel into the metaphorical spotlight and grow. And goddamn did it grow. Bro was pumping out quality videos left and right, videos that defined his channel, if you can really call it that. Logan started creating characters, and who did he create? Tony the Tiger, the guy in the cereal who sounds slow. Shrek, yes, you heard me right. Shrek, whose character trait is crapping. Black fucking Yoshi. You guessed it. Black Yoshi, who just follows all the black stereotypes.
Make sure that monkey behaves.
What? You just called him a monkey?
Oh, I know he didn't call me no monkey.
Wait, that's
No,
racist.
It's the monkey behind you.
I mean, these were funny. You're not necessarily right, but hey, you and me got a good chuckle out of these. I don't really remember most of the golden era. I remember Bowser pissing into a bottle when attempting to sell it though, and I remember thinking the Totally video was lazy and that Logan was utterly talentless when I watched it, but that's about it. That was until I came upon this masterpiece, and before you ask, no, Brian didn't crash his car a third time. Bowser Jr.'s Happy Meal was the first video I watched and said, I like this, and had the balls to subscribe. This was the start of the Junior era and what many people considered to be the decline of SML. I personally disagree. I feel like Logan simply found a formula that both worked and he enjoyed and stuck with it, though he still made other videos besides Bowser Jr. videos. The Junior videos consisted of mostly Bowser Jr. and his personal chef, Chef Pee-Pee, arguing and doing random shit together, usually leading in Junior throwing a fit and Chef Pee-Pee having to put up with him via Junior's dad / boss's request. Chef Pee-Pee, what's his brother's name? Chef Poo Poo? Oh, fucking Damn it. In all honesty, I'm such a big fan of this video. I remember subscribing to the channel and watching all the new videos as they released. They were all really fun and didn't really need to get dark to be fun. It was as simplistic as spoiled brat suffers the consequences of his actions, and it was super entertaining. That was until, dear God, Logan decided to give Junior some friends in the form of this Koopa named Joseph, his friend from school, whose main character trait is having a dead mom, and this chemic named Cody. Cody is the only funny character of the group, having multiple character traits including being in a homosexual relationship with a Ken doll, having strange parents, being a genius when he feels like it, and sometimes having issues, but that's neither here nor there. It's really strange to describe this channel, or honestly any video by SML, but you know what's so great about these videos? Everyone copied them. When I say everyone, oh, I mean everyone. Just look up Mario Plus and you'll see hundreds of copies, including my mortal enemy, Crazy Mario Bros. Nobody's competing with you! Nobody's competing with you! No! God, I can't stand this guy. Even though I hate to see it, Logan pioneered a genre of plush videos. It's something that no matter what you say about the guy, you have to give him credit for. Alright, let's talk about Jeffy. Something that will forever amaze me is how quickly everybody was to turn on SML, and honestly, rightfully so. I fucking hate this guy. Look at the yellow shirt wearing freak. In all honesty, these videos weren't that bad. The Jeffy era is the era where the character Jefferoni and Cheese was introduced along with the real decline of the channel. Even though the channel was going great before Jeffy, Logan 50 Acres still had to put some effort into his videos if he wanted to stay afloat. He couldn't make 2 back-to-back game night videos and expect to eat the next day, but back-to-back Jeffy videos.
That was easy.
Logan had created his cash cow, and now it was only a matter of time before, oh, look at that. He hit 1 million subscribers, moved into this fucking mansion, and just started rolling in hundreds, showing off his several Lamborghinis in his vlogs and acting like he was just publicly castrated in others, even though he was making more money than many people would see in their lifetimes, and of course, fucking other women. Logan was finally living up to the title. He has become a rich Florida asshole. It really seemed like Logan had it made, like all he had to do was this for the rest of his life and he'd be set. This was an opportunity people could only dream about, and it was really incredible to see how quick he was to reach this level, and there it went. So Logan thought it'd be funny to make a joke, and to be fair, it was a pretty funny joke given the context, but his audience of children decided to imitate what they saw, and that got Logan into trouble. Damn, that sucks. So SML got completely demonetized and Logan had to migrate channels. What do we learn from this? Nothing. What was Logan's solution to this? Well, history would say infidelity, but we all know he decided to make merchandising. This fucking buffoon solution was to make marketable puppets of the Mario characters he used to use in his videos. And guess what? The fans protested against it. Everyone with a brain saw what he was trying to do and gave him immediate pushback for trying to do so. So what was his solution?
The purpose of this is because we've unauthorized use of the Nintendo brand in conjunction with profane, offensive content.
Whether you believe it or not, Logan was being sued by Nintendo for using the Nintendo characters in such a foul manner, and honestly, rightfully so. So Logan, needing something new to use, he grabs a puppet he so coincidentally tried to launch around the same time as this. Now you may say this is horribly obvious, which it is, but again, I'm not here to talk about the man, I'm talking about the channel. Logan then migrated to his third and final channel, simply titled SML, kickstarting the puppet era. After a while of playing it safe, the videos began to be as foul and offensive as they used to be, which I loved, but there was a twist. Big bro, massive bro, huge, oh dear God almighty, please save me from this animal 30 acre, stopped caring. There are a lot of things you can name this era. The Brooklyn guy era, the wash up era, the go back to begging for pennies era. Logan had completely given up trying to make his videos, you know, good, and started cutting corners to simply push the video to 10 minutes, which is something he would do in the past with filler scenes, but had never gotten to a point such as this. There are these little animations that play to help stretch out the video. Well, these sound pretty neat until you realize they consist of Pumpkin Guy yammering for a solid 5 minutes over something completely unrelated to the plot. That's really what this era consists of, using this fucking puppet to stretch the videos to 10 minutes. Do I really care? At all? Not really, because some of the attempts are pretty laughable and give me a good chuckle here and there. I do, however, think it's really lazy and shows an overall decline in quality and heart for the channel. I think the animations are really shitty, and Logan Austin 50 billion acres should either hire a new animator or come up with a better solution to stretching out the videos. That's pretty much it if you're skimming through the videos. The decline doesn't seem as jarring until you see the videos yourself. On rewatch, it really dawned on me how great these older videos are. Even the stupid ones from the old era, Logan was a really funny kid. Looking at the golden era, there isn't a single single bad video here. They're all super creative and just downright stupid. There really isn't a single miss here, and even the super low quality shaky videos had me cracking up every so often. After you figured it out, the videos themselves got up in quality and quantity but never lost their charm. They always stayed hilarious. But for every diamond there is coal, for every golden era there is a puppet era, and for every Bowser's video game we have Bowser Jr.'s macaroni. I feel like these videos are just really fucking bad. It's not the filler or the dragging of scenes, it's not for the iffy camera work and acting. All these things add to the charm of the era. It's him, the yellow shell demon. He is so annoying, I can't stand him. I also heard Junior was based on Logan's little sister, which is just wow. Props for creativity though. I feel like Junior needs to be properly fleshed out and not just a one-note spoiled brat. They eventually do flesh him out and it's really great. He starts hanging out with his aforementioned pals, Cody and Joseph, going through hijinks, playing pretend, hanging out, and bullying each other. Bullying Cody, actually. I don't know what he did. I don't know. It really seemed like Junior had taken over for a while. For every Mario video, 3 Junior videos followed, although we wouldn't really see it get to this point until the infamous apartment move, aka the GO! This was obviously because the Junior videos did better and were seemingly more enjoyable to make. And then Logan found a solution. Introducing Rosalina, Mario's new girlfriend. Heh, nice foreshadowing, low gangster. She helped spice up the Mario video, setting up a bunch of ridiculous hijinks involving Mario doing something to impress Rosalina. Heh, nice self-projection, Logan 30acre. Things were really coming at Millhouse. We had 2 different genres of great videos being pumped out, always including a diverse plot, fun banter, and obvious chemistry with the people behind the scenes. There were even experimental videos like the Perfect Plan and the go-kart race that were released in this era. I guess you can say we had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch. We had Junior, we had a plan, we had everything we needed, it all ran like clockwork. You could have shut your mouth, filmed, and made as much money as you ever needed. It was perfect, but no, you just had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego, you just had to be the man. If you had done your job and known your place, we'd have all... The Jeffy era, as it's been dubbed, is the era where both Jeffy was introduced and where the decline of SML began, but it's kind of a strange one because the introduction of Jeffy completely skyrocketed the channel from being a household name among fans to a household name among everyone. Everyone knows Jeffy, not really Super Mario Logan, which is kind of sad, but probably for the better. Jeffy became, I suppose, the son of Mario, meaning all of his videos turned into Jeffy slop. It's fine, I guess. In the really early days of the era, the videos themselves weren't all that bad, but we reached the same issues I had with Junior at the start of his era. Jeffy is annoying. Now, you may say this is a social commentary on the burden of children, why you shouldn't have them. Well, I say it's not, and Logan is just an asshole. He's making fun of people with mental disabilities, or I guess giving a realistic take on a dynamic of a father who doesn't want a disabled kid. I feel like the best of the early Jeffy era videos are when they don't poke fun specifically at his disabilities and more so poke fun at all the shit kids do, like repeating shit, or calling people they're not supposed to on their first phone, or just overall being kids. The Junior videos are a completely different story though. Low Gangbang completely figured out a formula that works with the Junior as well as a perfect dynamic between Rufus, Doofus, and Boofus, allowing the videos to just perfectly come together beautifully. All of these early Jeffy era videos are just bangers. My favorite video not only on the channel but just on the whole internet is Bowser Jr.'s YouTube channel. It completely encapsulates the corporatized and bastardized internet landscape I grew up with and completely makes fun of it. It is modern art. And if you want actual modern art, Bowser Jr.'s painting is also just around the corner, followed by the military school 2-parter that was hyped up more than the last Marvel movie. In short, the Junior videos were great and the Jeffy videos were hit or miss. Now everything sucks. I've been really trying to hammer down the offensive nature of SML, not because I've been personally offended by the jokes made, far from it, but that doesn't mean other people couldn't take offense to them. By some grace of God, nobody had the balls to just shout to the heavens how fucked up 60% of the jokes made on the channel are. Instead, somebody imitated what they saw on the internet. There's this scene in the video Jeffy's Tantrum where Jeffy does the thing with the rope. It's a pretty funny video, but is this scene a little too much though? Probably since it got his channel completely blacklisted. Because of this, Logan had to migrate to another channel and essentially do damage control. What does this entail? Family-friendly videos. These videos are just sad and heartless. It really just proves that without being an asshole, Logan can't be funny. These videos went on for a very long time until Logan got a tad of confidence and started to make a couple more jokes here and there, and then BAM! Fucked again. Right back to the slop of family-friendly Jeffy videos he goes, this time doubling down a bit and never really letting go. All of these videos suffered and dropped completely in quality. They weren't creative, they weren't at all funny, they were slop, and that's all they were, which is just really sad. And where are we now? We're still with the same old slop he's been pumping out before, this time with the puppets, this time with the animations. Yes, he's able to make the jokes, yes, he's able to make the references, but the channel lost something it's never been able to get back. Heart. There is nothing good about these videos today, nothing, and it really shows in the behind the scenes. He's tired, he's annoyed, he doesn't care anymore, which really sucks because these videos used to be great. These videos used to mean something to a stupid kid like me. Videos that didn't focus on the world around us and were more focused on them. On Cody, on Junior, on Joseph, on Pumpkin Guy, fucking Pumpkin Guy. Now it's all about reality, the good, the bad, and the ugly nature of the world we live in. The line between SML and the real world has been completely blurred, and it just sucks. It also sucks how he can't keep his legs closed.